hello. Good morning. How is everyone this morning? Thank you. Uncover the news. How are you? You do an amazing job. Thank you very much. Uncover the news. Oh, wow. Thanks so much for that comment. Yeah. Lots to look at. News has come out that possibly an ex-girlfriend of Matt Gaetz is going to be cooperating with the authorities over this case. That'll be interesting. We'll have a look at what that means. And yeah, wow. Hi, Bonnie Russell. Oh, wait. Hello to the other guys watching. We'll wait for a few more people. I'll write down a few things to look at. So, Gaetz, his ex-girlfriend is talking to authorities. Yep. Wow. Falsifying, that's a big one. Hi, Sweetwater. J-Lo has just said 2 prison guards have admitted to falsifying records in the night. Disgraced US financier Jeffrey Epstein killed himself. Wow, that's interesting. Hi, Joe G. Hi, Moonchild. They've done a plea deal. Hello, Missy. How are you? Oh, Mummy's going to have to give you medicine. Honestly, I woke up at 8. James got up. It was 6-part paper. I'll just close my eyes for another 15 minutes. Closed my eyes. Some great dreams. And James came in and said, it's almost 10 to 9. And I'm like, what? So I went and had a quick shower. Jason made me a coffee. The blood moon lunar eclipse. Okay. What will that mean? Let's have a look at that. It's this week, is it? Will some of 45's cases be in court? Yes, before 22 elections. Yeah. No, it's the 23rd of the 5th. So, Will the Georgia audit go ahead? That's one of the questions I've wanted to ask. So, yeah, J-Lo, I've written that down. Okay. Hi, Mims. A Capitol rioter earned $90,000 selling footage of the police shooting, and the US have seized it. Well, that's good. That's good. Hi, Jazzy girl. Yeah, we're not holding our breath over the Pfizer COVID vaccine. Uncovered news. Wouldn't surprise if that's, yeah. Hi, Sheila from Inquisitive. How are you? Hi, Wild Heart. It's lovely to see. How are you today? Love the flowers. Well, we'll make a start in a bit. So, okay. Any other question? Anyone got any questions to add here? Hi, Laura Carlson. Thanks. Thank you. Hi, Kate Sweet Blue. You're not in prison. We actually looked at that the other day. If you had a look, have a look, JLo, at the multiple with Jeff, both Sheilas, and Nasty Women, Lisa and Sharon Lee. We had a look at why he's not in jail a little while ago. 11 different sunflower varieties. That's lovely. Anyway, so we've got a few questions here, so we'll make a start. Okay. What a great place to have a birthday, Disneyland. The Georgia elections tampering. Yeah, will he be indicted there? Okay. Okay. Will Trump be indicted in Georgia? Oh, yeah, Ivanka. I saw a headline that she's being investigated. So Ivanka by criminally investigated. Lauren Boebert. She has been surprisingly quiet, hasn't she? But to pipe bombs. Happy birthday to your husband or to yourself. I don't know whose birthday it is, but happy birthday. Yeah, Rick Santorum. Yeah, I saw that. Have a great evening, Mims. It's yours. Well, happy birthday to Mims. Okay, let's get started. Gaetz' ex-girlfriend is talking to officials and cooperating. Hi, Mary Fanoof. Linda B, hello. So is that bad for Gaetz? Gaetz' ex-girlfriend tried to pass through the pitch. Is that bad for Gaetz? Oh, it's definitely causing him anxiety. So he was hoping to be able to steer into calmer waters by saying, oh, you know, Greenberg, he's already admitted to this, he's a liar, and this, he's already made false accusations. He was hoping to steer into calmer waters by saying that about Greenberg's defence. But this is causing him anxiety. This girl is an ex staffer, ex-congressional staffer. I think it's state, not quite sure there. And she's gotten really no axe to grind, but she was there. She was on the trip. A whole new start here with this. This is a whole new thing. The Fool. It is, yeah. Oh, Bubba girl. I'm just going to have to put her in with her dad, okay? Come on. Okay. So this is like he's stepping off a cliff now. Or she's the dog. Encourage. Yeah. It could, yes. This definitely a change. Oh, she knows, she really knows stuff that happened on this trip, and this is definitely a change from happen. Temperance. This is definitely going to bring balance to the testimony, because she can back up what Greenberg has said. She's a corroborator. So people can say, oh, he's a liar and he's done this sort of thing before, but her testimony balances it by corroborating it. Yeah, definitely increase in legal jeopardy for Matt Gaetz here. It's causing him anxiety. He's really worried about secrets because she was an ex-girlfriend, obviously, and for some reason she knows a lot of his secrets, and she's willing to tell, to be that spy, I suppose. This is a change she can't avoid. And it's like it's going to smother him, basically. A reversed, the Queen of Cups is about nurturing and all of that. But if you reverse it, and I feel like this should be reversed, it's about smothering too much. So yeah, he definitely should be worried by what this woman says. And she's also going to bring an emotional balance back into the whole thing. Yeah. So no, it's not good news for Matt Gaetz. Baba. Okay, next on the list is, the blood moon lunar eclipse. What effect is that going to have on things next week? The sun and moon tarot for that. I think that's a little deck. So what effect is the blood moon lunar eclipse? And that's just I'm not quite sure. Can't quite remember all the ins and outs of how that works, but getting chaos. Okay, and getting chaos. And so what influence is the blood moon lunar eclipse going to have on people in general? Let's have a look. What influences the blood moon lunar eclipse? Trying to remember how they work. Let's see, I'm just going to have a quick look here. Red light is passing through the Earth's atmosphere and is refracted or bent towards the moon, while the blue light is filtered out. This leaves the moon with a pale reddish hue during an eclipse. So that's the red light. Infrared. It's still getting chaos. The Queen of Wands, intuitive people are really going to feel, the intuition's really going to feel heightened. Or you're sensitive or intuitive, it's really going to feel heightened. Especially down here. We've got a really good view of it down here next week. Secrets coming out. If you got something hidden or something, or if you've got a secret, it could come out. It's yeah. When I had chaos coming through, that sort of thing. So beware if you've been keeping something from someone. It can come out, even if either by you or somebody else knew what was going on and they've blurb. So you know, you want to be careful if you got some secret agenda or some secret you've been keeping. It could come spilling out. Also, the other thing with the high priestess is that if you've been planning some strategy or something for something it's not a good time to put it into place. Okay, avoid putting strategies and agendas into place next week. Two of Cups. Deals, love. It's going to be a big week for relationships. Especially new ones, I guess. Maybe a lot of new relationships formed or new relationships decide no. So there's, yeah, reflection with new relationships. This is the Two of Cups. This is love. It's young. It's like right at the start of the Court card. It's very new. It's not like the Lovers, which is established and long term. This is new. Now we're looking at the blood moon eclipse for next week and what it could mean. It's going to be in the environment. Virtue, Three of Wands. There's going to be in the environment sort of like consequences. I'm looking at the state of mind here, intuitiveness, any secrets you have, new relationships. In the environment here, we've got Three of Wands, consequences, things happening because of past actions. The Princess of Pentacles. New starts, but yeah, disruptive. The Princess of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, that's disruptive because it's an environment thing. I feel like it should be reversed. The disruptive young person in the class. So very disruptive. Again, it's feeling with the chaos. Those two cards flipped when I was reading it. Hi, Renee Rogers. Victory. Six of Wands. In the environment. Victory in the environment. So like if you can hang on through the chaos, if you follow your gut, things will pay off for you. So if you follow your intuition, things will pay off. You'll have, you know, rewards in the environment and victory as well. But you've really got to outlast that disruption and chaos. So contributing factors. Hi to everyone else who's watching who's not in the chat. Thank you for joining. And of course, hello to everyone who's watching later. Thank you for clicking watch, clicking on the screen to watch me. Hi, Apple. Sharon Side, hi. Contributing factors to next week. Okay, this is the Hangman. Some projects might be paused, but also it's a good time to reassess some things, look at things from a different angle. So, yeah, it's maybe it will be good to pause. A lot of people will be taking a bit of a pause and having another look at some of the things that are happening around them, sort of like that reflections with new relationship. You can see the reflections in the bottom, reflecting on things. So there's going to be a bit of that happening around the place. Look, okay. The moon, contributing factors. Well, of course, the moon itself is going to be a contributing factor, but it's also, it ties back to the high priestess here, where if you've got secrets and all that, you know, be aware they might spill. And this is like secrets coming to light as well. So the moon is going to add to the likelihood of maybe things you didn't want known at this time. It might not even be bad, just stuff you've wanted to keep on the down low for a while and quiet for a while. It'll going to come spilling out. But if you do have something bad, you know, yeah, beware of what you keep secret. It might be better to fess up now, because if you wait and it comes spilling out next week, the energy is going to be even worse. Oh, people might actually even see things more clearly. This is a red light. That's why I was really interested about the red light. Infrared is used on night vision goggles and in thermal cameras and things like that. And it can help you see things that you can't really see in the dark. So secrets coming out. Very much about secrets coming out. You're better off fessing up now. Yeah, more lies and deceptions are going to be caught out. So this is definitely contributing factors to chaos next week. If you've got a lie or a secret that's have a good reason. One last card. Happiness, 9 of Cups. If you've got none of this negative stuff like secrets, or you're in a new relationship and need to pause, but if you've been, the 9 of Cups is the wish come true card, and that's tying in with the victory here and consequences of following your intuition and stuff, and things looking here. It's not all bad. It's not all bad for people. If you can ride through that chaos, you're going to find some rewards at the end of it, and possibly get what you've been working towards. So again, ride out that chaos. If you've got a plan or an agenda you've been wanting to put in place and working towards, don't do it next week. But if you can make it through next week, after that, it will be a good time to implement it. But again, if you've got secrets, yeah. So yeah, so it's a mixed bag. But yeah, it's a bad time for people with secrets. Yeah. Yeah, somebody just said that what I've been saying ties in with what the astrologers have been saying. Well, that's nice to hear. You must confess. Now, if you've got something that you've been reluctant to talk about or tell or tell someone about, you're best off doing it now, because otherwise it'll come out next week. It'll come out during the week anyway, and you'll be, not, even if it's something that's well-intentioned, talk to the people about it now, or person about it now, because if it comes out next week, it might come out looking not the way it's meant to, okay, looking bad or something. Next question. Will any of 45 cases be in court before 22 elections? Yes. I've got a yes on that now, straight through my head now, yes. And I got a yes when I first wrote down the question. So let's have a look at that. Hi, Sharon Stanley. It's nice to see you here. We're having a look at will any of 45 cases be adjudicated? Will they be in court and stuff before the 22 election? And I'm getting a yes. Now, I did a reading the other day where June's a big month for his downfall. Yes. Yeah, I've got at least 3 indictments. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. So I've got the Fool, the 3 of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles that need for Knight, legal representation, and the Fool. He really, really has not prepared for this. He really believes that it's not going to happen. And he's not going to be in any way emotionally prepared to tackle because these are going to be completely different from what he's done before. A lot of the stuff he's ended up in court with before, it's all been like civil. But this is criminal, and he's in no way prepared for that. It's a big yes. Yeah, definitely. Wasted of resources, corruption, lying about resources. Definitely about repeated patterns of behavior with money. No, he didn't. He didn't give himself a pardon because he did not believe that he'd ever get caught. And yeah, the Chariot, momentum. Oh, once it starts, it's just going to be case after case after case. It's definitely going to be 3. Exposure, conflict, out in the cold. Yeah, definitely. This conflict is an interesting one because I do feel like some of them's going to be his business. Election conflict, I think this one is. So somebody asked, will Georgia indict him? Yes. I'd say this is a yes for that, but I'll do a layout for that. But I do feel like election conflict is in there. And, yeah, he's going to be out in the cold. Do I see him in jail? Well, in the past, a lot of people haven't seen him in jail, but apparently that's starting to change. So I will have a look at that. First, we'll go Georgia. Georgia going to indict him. Knight of Cups. The Lovers. Here's that Knight of Pentacles again. He's going to need the lawyer. So, yeah, the Fool again. Page of Cups. Emotional news. On top of the Knight of Cups. And here's that Three of Pentacles again. Yeah, George is going to be one of the three things that he's going to be in court for before the election. Yeah. Yeah, I do feel that George is going to indict him. And that call for the audit, I know there's been a case, a judge is saying, you know, yes, they should, that's going to get overturned. There's not going to be an audit in Georgia. Do I see Trump in jail? Sorry, I had a little thing in the corner of my eye. It was annoying me. Okay. I'll have a look at that Epstein thing too. What that's going to mean. So what flew out here? Do I see him in jail? Page of Swords. That's definitely legal jeopardy. Defending himself. Here's that Chariot again. That momentum is strong. That's also movement. There's the Ace of Pentacles again. 10 of Pentacles, his family, the Magician. They have everything they need. Judgment. Page of Wands. Yeah, people are flipping. I do feel that might be Weisselberg. 7 of Cups. The Emperor, the rule of law. Old actions coming back. I do feel his chances of being in jail have substantially increased. He's still going to gaslight and try anything. But the thing is, these cases are really going to wake up, not the Trump base, but those people who are still supporting him and still believe his endorsement means something. The base is never going to change. He's diehard fan. But they're going to wake up and realise, geez, they've been duped by this man who is just basically, they've been gaslighted, basically. It's definitely going to break his hold over the Republican Party. He's definitely going to have to stand in defence. Is he going to end up in jail? 3 cards, yes, no. Queen of Wands, yes. Yes, no, but that's definitely an unavoidable and irreversible change for him. The Hierophant, yes. I'd say yes. Yeah, he is. He is. If not outright jail, definitely with an ankle bracelet. But I do think he's going to be in custody in some way because he'll be deemed a flight risk. Boo. He's definitely going to be confined because he's going to be deemed a flight risk. So let's look at it this way. He's not going to be allowed to go back to Florida. He's going to be detained in some way. I see him in jail between being arrested and the court hearings, and I think they're going to wind his hearing out a little bit. Okay. Will the Georgia audits go ahead? No, I do feel that this court decision is going to be overturned. It's going to be disappointing for those people. There's definitely going to be a pause in this. You know, it's going to get overturned. It's going to go to another court. It's going to get overturned. It's going to be seen as an attempt to steal, as election interference. It's going to get overturned, that judge's decision. And yeah, it's not going to happen. Got the 9 of Cups here, but that's on top of the 7 of Wands, standing firm, holding boundaries. Greedy merchants. There's people who want to make money off this too. So plans going awry. It's really highly emotional, and you know, yeah, it's not going to happen. It's going to get. It's going to take it to a higher court. In fact, it's got to go, I think, to the Supreme Court. I think it's going to have to end up there. Now, the story about the guards, the two guards who admitted to falsifying records and taking a deal. They obviously have more to offer. Like who? Because honestly, it's such a really, really huge breach. They must really have a big head to offer if the authorities are willing to make a deal with them. The Epstein. Hi, Michelle, my belle. Hi, Judy Gagini. Got two cards flew out. Let's have a look. What does this mean? The World Resolution. Five of Swords, abuse of power. It is going to lead to someone in power. Seven of Wands. Could this be Bar? On top of the world is strength. That is two, high impact. It is going to have a really big impact when news comes out about what information these guards have. Seven of Swords. So we've got, and that's on top of the Five of Swords, the abuse of power and theft. This is theft of the life in this case. Standing ground. The Fool. I feel like the Fool should be reversed. The person who's going to be impacted by this was not expecting it. Was not expecting it. King of Cups. Nine of Wands, embattlement. Eight of Cups, witnesses. Five of Wands, conflict. Page of Pentacles, offers. Four of Cups. I mean, the obvious question name that comes to mind with Epstein's death and everything like that is Bar. This is going to have a big impact because it's really going to strengthen the case here. Someone who was in a position of power and they're feeling embattled now. Is this William Barr? Yes, no. Got no. No. No, surprisingly, it's not Barr. But it's someone who has a lot of secrets. Ten of Swords. King of Pentacles. Four of Swords. Nine of Wands again, embattled. I really thought it would lead back to Barr. people hit the like button, please, if you want to. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Okay, but it does help. It's nice to see the like button as well. So. It's going to reopen the whole investigation. Hi, Jean Nizolowski. Hello, how are you? Oopsie daisy, better put that card up. Speaking of cards, a little girl knocked one of my decks over and I haven't had a chance to get in there. She knocked them into a hard to place get, so hard to get to place. So Queen of Wands. Is this going to lead to the whole Epstein case being reopened? Well, it has to, doesn't it? Temperance. Go and have another look at it. Two of Swords. Yeah, it's going to get reopened. It has to. But you know what? Even though it's not going to prove Barr's involvement, I do feel he's going to feel the backlash from it because he was head of the DOJ at the time. So he shouldn't be resting on his laurels or anything. Yeah, and it's going to reopen the whole can of worms. Yeah. Yes, there are going to be seizures of Trump's properties. Uncovered the news. I've just got a big yes come through on that. Okay. Okay, next question. Ivanka. What is going on with Ivanka? Now, I saw a thing saying they're going to be investigating her. What is going to be the result of that for Ivanka? So let's have a look. Hi, Debbie Fitzsimmons. Hi, Estelle Harrington. Ivanka. Oh, if you want a reading, you can email me at footprinttarot@gmail.com. So if anyone wants a reading, you can email me. Hi, Deborah Costro. Okay, let's have a look here. Ivanka Trump. Ooh, heartbreak. Knight of Pentacles. There's that need for legal representation. Knight of Wands, investigation. Yes, they are definitely investigating her. Six of Pentacles, deals, quid pro quo. Nine of Cups, greedy merchant. The Empress. Marriage. The Fool. Again, she thought she was untouchable. The Queen of Cups, the lid is off. With the lid off. Oh, this is going to lead to definite changes for her. Irreversible and unavoidable changes for Ivanka. She's not going to be the empress of her little world anymore. She's definitely in trouble with the election inauguration money, definitely. Oh, the Chariot. She's got the Devil and the Chariot. This is something she's got no control over. Yeah, she's in a lot of trouble. She's in a lot of trouble. She's got some high impact cards here. And she can't avoid what's coming. You see this woman quietly steering her boat with the Six of Swords, the Dwarf. She might even attempt to escape the country. No, Ten of Swords, she's in a lot of jeopardy. Resolution, end of one journey, start of another. Five of Swords, abusive position. She's in a lot of trouble. She's in a lot of trouble. Her world is going to change. And it's high impact trouble. You went, sweetie girl. Look at that owie. Mummy's sorry. Oh, another owie. We'll have to give you some medicine. Hey? I've been neglecting you, haven't I? Mummy deserves a big slap on the wrist. Big slap across the head, that's what she needs. If you will excuse me for just a few minutes, I'm going to go and just parcel. I'm going to go make myself a fresh coffee. Oh, well, and when you wait for Mummy to finish, and then she'll give you some medicine. If you guys would just give me, excuse me for a few minutes, I'm going to give her some medicine because her owies are quite bad, okay? And so, yeah, so I'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Come on, Bubba girl. Come on. Come on, sweetheart. Yes, Mummy's going to fix you right up. What we're going to do is we're going to smash the tablet and find the tablet. Yeah. Mummy is very sorry. And she deserves a good whack over the head, doesn't she? Yes, she does. No excuse. You've been telling me for days, haven't you, sweetheart? Yes, you have. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Mm. We are going to stick that right up, right now. Yes, we are. Thank you very much for your patience, guys. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. 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 Here we go, sweetheart. There we go. Hey, everyone. Thank you very much for your patience. She has an eczema, and I should have given her a tablet like a day or so ago. And it's just so, I've been a really neglectful fur baby mum. And thank you very much for just hanging on for a couple of minutes there while I did what I should have done a couple of days ago. So, hi, Nasty Woman Tarot. Is that Lisa or Sharon? For both of you. Hi, Clarence. Oh, Jean Mizalowski, 9/11. I saw that you were there. You were there the day the thing collapsed. Just watching it down here in Australia was so traumatic. And, you know, it might be 20 years later, but it never hurts to go and get some help. Okay, it's never too late for that. Yes, the Pences are moving back to it. I'm on YouTube today, Nasty Woman Tarot, and so I don't know how to send out an invite. I don't know if I can. So what's this? Video link. Yeah, thank you, sweetheart. Right there. Thanks, darling. There you go. Let's see. No, that's not it. Share live stream. Upcoming. I'm not quite sure if that works. Yeah. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, hey. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to look it up to see. Oh, cancel. There you go. Is that a bit better? Hopefully that'll help with your owies. And we'll give you a little bit more in a day or so. Okay? Yeah, I'm using YouTube at the moment. I don't know how to send out an invite with YouTube. So, yeah. But we'll definitely do more collaborations. Nasty Women Tarot, please, one of you send me an email at Footprint Tarot. I got an email. I just saw I got an email from Danny at Bathrobe Tarot. So that'd be great. He's a famous person. What caused me to laugh was somebody just said apparently Rudy Giuliani has said he wants the evidence against him dismissed because he's a famous person. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, Michelle Marbell, yes. Thank you. Let's see, Michelle Marbell, add moderator. There you go. Yeah. Hi, Fern Robin Blank. We should fill in for me. Oh, that would be yeah. You know what? Oh, Lauren Boebert. Is Lauren Boebert going to be linked to? She's already got it. Her mother was at the thing shouting instructions on where to go and how to get someplace. So Lauren Boebert. What time is it? Here in Perth, it's 10:12 a.m., 12 past 10 in the morning. Over on the East Coast, it is, it's 12 past 10 in the morning. Over on the East Coast, it's 12 past 12 in the morning. And in Adelaide, like North, the middle part, South Australia and Northern Territory, it is 11:30 or, about 11:45. So, yeah. We had 3 time zones in Australia. Hi, J Cat Lady. My email is, and I'll just put, what I'll do is I'll put my email up. So that's my email, okay? Oh, Baba. Go have some more food. Go on. Oh, all right, you can sit there. That's fine. Hi, Sherry Bryant. Thank you for joining us. Okay, Lauren Boebert. Yes. Knight of Swords, chaos. She's all about chaos. But she's been really quiet while Marjorie Taylor Greene has been holding up all the oxygen in the room. The question was, is she going to be linked to the pipe bombs? She can certainly be linked to the chaos of the day. 7 of Wands standing in defense. 10 of Pentacles. Money. I feel like this is sort of like a war chest. 6 of Cups. There's definitely something that's going to come up from her path. The Star. The Hierophant. She really thought she'd be a rising star in the Republican Party, but really she hasn't really done very much. Knight of Pentacles. There's that need for legal assistance again. Oh, anxiety. Hanged Man. Pause, and that's on top of the Hierophant. processes. Look, she definitely has something to feel anxious about with regard to 1-6 and star. She's vulnerable. If a reverse for the star is vulnerability, standing her ground, vulnerability, anxiety. Her strategies, two of swords and 2 of wands. It's not, things aren't happening as she planned. Those pipe bombs, they were real. They were real. It's a miracle they didn't go off. She's really anxious because she likes being where she is, and she's going to have to defend that. She is going to have to defend herself. And the question was, is she going to be linked to the pipe bombs? And I would say overall, yes, there is a chance of that. She's certainly going to have to prove she isn't. She's definitely being looked at for it, but then so are other people. She's also got other things to be anxious about. I think that's one of the reasons she's keeping her head down too. Yeah, she's definitely going to have to defend herself about. She's definitely being questioned about. She will be questioned about 1-6, and she will be questioned about the pipe bombs. Strategy. She helped lay out the strategy. She was definitely involved. So I don't think she was the person who made them or planted them, but I think she knew it was all part of the strategy. So, yeah. She won't get in for another term. She won't. Okay. Do I see the bell? Okay. Let's have a look at. Have a look at the news feed. Anybody got any questions for me? Yes, if you hit the bell, you should get Jean Nizolowski, Amy saying, if you hit the bell, that's the thing to say. It's supposed to give you notifications when I come on live, or if I've got something scheduled when that's due to start and things like that. But the bell doesn't always work. By all means, hit it. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, Ashley Babbitt. Yes, she was there. She was an insurrectionist. It was really unfortunate that she got shot. It's very sad she got shot. The person, he was just doing his job, defending the Capitol and all that. That person lives with that as well. He knows he was doing his job. He knows that she was doing something that was wrong and trying, but that doesn't mean he felt good about killing her. Moscow Metro is right. Yeah, oh, look, they are going to get in trouble. His wife especially. 7 of Cups, lies and deceit. 4 of Swords. I've got to just lay the card down here because Cameo is right here, right where I lay out the cards. Yeah. And thank you again for your patience earlier when I should have given her that tablet a few days ago, and now her hour is really bad. And yeah. Will anything interesting happen during the supermoon on May 26th? Well, I can certainly look at that politically. I did a reading. I opened up with a reading about the supermoon, as you will see if you want to go back, about general the influence. But we'll have a look and see if anything interesting politically is going to happen during that as well. Communications, swift movement, lies, deception, 4 of Swords. Well, she's very much put herself back in the background now. 7 of Pentacles, reap what you sow. This is definitely, she's got some swords hanging out. She definitely is in legal jeopardy. Support. 5 of Wands, abuse of power, abuse, conflict, abuse of power. Lots of things coming out. Pete Buttigieg, Mayor Pete, is on this because he's taken over her position and he's definitely investigating her. Yeah, 3 of Wands, there will be consequences to her for her actions. Taking money. Yeah, definitely. Lots to do with taking money. Yeah, that's going to go full circle. That there's definitely going to be some resolution there. Yeah, his wife is in trouble. Mitch. I don't see Mitch finishing his term. I don't think he's very well. Either he's going to resign to ill health. He might have to resign for ill health. I don't think he's very well. There's even a possibility he may not make it, but you don't want to ever wish anything like that or read anything like that. Hi, Human Generic. How's your cat palace going? Human Generic, if you don't know, is building on their property a special palace for cats, for stray cats. Been taking in cats for a long, long time, and a special home for them. And yeah, Russian money, Chinese money. She's been taking money left, right, and centre. Mitch McConnell, is he going to see out his term? Thank you, Laura Carson. Yeah, Bolisario. Yeah, that's quite true. He didn't want to spend money and resources on it. In rehabbing the pond too. What do you, I'm sorry, I must have touched an owie, but yeah, she can't go doing that. She was like, I mean, she didn't break the skin or anything, but I think I touched an owie. So McConnell, will McConnell finish out his term? Clear some space over here with the tail. Yes or no, will McConnell finish out his term? Ten of Cups. He's got a change coming up. Two of Cups. He's got a change coming. Five of Swords. Two of Wands. Strategy, but abuse of power. Two of Swords. What's going on? High Priestess. There's definitely some strategy. Walking away. Strength. Republican Party, but abuse. Agenda. Wheel of Fortune, change. Strength. He's got some high impact cards here. The High Priestess. Two of Wands. Strategies. But then tipping point. And Two of Cups. I'm just going to refer to my book here. Michelle Belfeld, thank you so much. That is so appreciated. Thank you. Many changes. He's got many. So I've got 3 twos here, and that's indicative of many, many changes coming up for him. So, and that again is actually borne down by the Wheel of Fortune. Strength, walking away. Yeah, I don't think he will finish out his term. Something with the Republican Party as well. and high impact changes for him. Strength. But the strength was on this Two of Swords, and that can often represent a tipping point. And it was also on top of the Two of Cups, agreement. Tipping point in his strength. I do think that he might have to walk away. I do think he might have to leave. I don't know that he did use his position to abuse his power in some way, but I don't know that they're ever going to be able to pin that on him. But I do feel that it's going to be his health that is what is put forward as him leaving. That's going to be the strategy. There's many changes coming up for him. Yeah. Hi, Melinda Dutcher. Thank you, Laura. Thank you very much. Good night. Have a good night. And, yeah. So he can retire early. Yeah, well, he does want it to be. I mean, he did try and get a bill passed that said if you are a Republican and you die or retire early, if you're a Republican or Democrat, your replacement has to be from the same party. I don't think that's 100% unreasonable. And I do feel that maybe the governor will do that, but he'll be really, really looking carefully at who he offers that position to. Hi, Christine Thomas. Oh, Deborah Costro. That's so wonderful that you get to see your little granddaughter. Paisley. What a lovely name, Paisley Sue. Paisley, that's a lovely name. Night, Laura Carlson. That's fine. Things happen. Yeah, the governor is a Democrat, yeah. If Mitch retires early, maybe that's what the Two of Cups is talking to the governor. Will he replace McConnell with a Democrat or a Republican? Will he replace him with a Republican? Well, that's what the talking is about. It's change coming. Again, here's the two again. New start, the Emperor, stability, rule of law. It certainly wouldn't help him if he did put a Democrat in there. Whoever he puts in there is going to have the chance to become a rising star in their party. I do think he'll probably will put up in the air. It depends on who that person is. That's what he's negotiating with Mitch McConnell about this. They are talking about it. There is a change coming, and it's not a change that Mitch McConnell can stop. So that's really interesting. My phone's being rude. Okay. Hi, Crazy Cat Lady Farley. Okay. It would help the Senate to add another Democrat, but it's, I mean, it is up to the governor to who replaces it. But I think getting rid of McConnell would be huge. And I don't think the governor would let McConnell have a say in which Republican he appoints or offers the place to. So it would be a matter of, you get rid of McConnell, you get rid of a major roadblock. And I do feel the governor is talking to different Republicans about it, possibly state Republicans. Yeah, there's an offer there. Empress. There's quite a few choices. Might be a woman, but it will be some cause for celebration on the Democrat side, keeping it pretty close, the negotiation. The end. I mean, I think the aim is going to be more about getting rid of Mitch McConnell, getting him out. And if that means putting in a Republican to do so, he will do so. But I think he's going to be really, really careful in his choice of Republican. Mitch McConnell's not going to have a say about which person it is. Tulsi Gabbard, she's a Republican, isn't she? Okay, let's have a look. Hit the refresh button on that. Yeah, okay. She's not a senator, is she? Ted Cruz. Ted Cruz. This this video he put out using the Russian thing, and I'm sorry I have to say, lust absolutely took over watching that. Hey, I'm only human, you know, these ripped men. But and then the absolutely wonderful US ad for the military, which I thought was great as well. I thought it was wonderful. But is that going to damage him? Is that going to do him damage? And the tag Kremlin Cruz. He's yucky, yeah. Is that going to do him damage? 8 of Cups. Knight of Swords, chaos. 10 of Cups. We're going to know a maybe and a yes here. Oh, the Emperor. Stability. It's definitely going to undermine his position. He really does feel he's a law unto himself. Yes, they are a circus of idiots. Yeah, he's definitely going to be called in to ask questions. You know what? People are really getting tired of him. They're really getting tired of him, and they're looking for someone better. And if the Republicans can't offer up someone better, they're going to oust him. He might have to walk away from this. He might have to. Oh, he's definitely going to have to stand his ground. He's in for a little bit of a tough time with this. This is going to hurt. This is going to hurt. In fact, he might have started something that... This is movement. This is accelerated movement. This is movement into choppy waters. This is accelerated movement into choppy waters. He's overplayed his hand. You do not dish your armed services. You don't dish them. You can have grounded, concerns and criticisms. This was just like calling the American armed services a bunch of, you know, here's these real men from the Kremlin, and here's the American armed services, a bunch of girls, or, you know, that was a huge misstep for him. And it's not going to be, there's going to be a couple of high impact things coming out of that for him. Quickly too, he's going to feel it quickly. Lots of movement. Oh, it's riled up emotions, riled up emotions. He's going to lose some donors. And I'll tell you what, it was a really bad strategy, because people are going to see that as him stabbing American veterans as well, and armed forces, those serving and those vets in the back. And you don't do that. You don't do that in any state, but to do it in Texas, I just get the feeling that's like he's let a genie out of the bottle that he cannot stop. He's going to lose donors. It was a huge, big mistake for him. It was a misstep. And a big one. I don't know that he's going to be able to come back from. In fact, he might even find himself primaried when he comes up for re-election, which is what, 2024? But here's interesting. Here's the Eight of Cups. Is he going to have to resign? Is he going to be forced to resign? Will he have to resign? Will Ted Cruz have to resign early? Will he? I mean, there's no doubt if he does leave early that there'll be a Republican in his place. But if he doesn't, he'll be primaried out. Is he going to be forced to resign? Ace of Cups, overflowing emotion. That's a yes. Knight of Cups. Oh, he might be given the offer. Leave or we'll force you out. Ace of Pentacles. He might take up an offer, actually. So we've got the Knight of Cups, someone coming with an offer, and Pentacles, new opportunity. He might leave early, Three of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, because he's offered something. But you know what? If he doesn't, it's still the death of his political career. He's not going to get re-elected. He'll be primaried out if he doesn't leave early. But he might leave to pursue something else. He might be given an offer that's worth a lot of money. I think that's the only thing that will get him to leave early. Beto for governor. Isn't the Texas governor up next? Isn't it up for election next year? 2022 is the Texas election for governor. Will Beto O'Rourke run for governor of Texas? Yeah, 2022. Yeah, I thought so. Ronald Greene. Will the police involved in the death and cover-up of Ronald Greene be taken to court? Won't be proven, firstly. Hi, Edna May. Hi, GMAR5. Three of Cups. There's support for it. Yeah, I think so. What state was this in? I'm sorry not to know, but Texas. Yeah, I think there's support for it. We've got the Eight of Swords and we've got the King of Swords, and that's the prosecutor. We've also got the Devil, past mistakes. They don't want to repeat past mistakes of covering up. So, yeah, I do feel that they will be taken to court, that they will be charged and taken to court. Whether or not they'll be found guilty is a different thing, but there's going to be consequences for them to varying degrees. Okay. Is Beto O'Rourke going to want? Is Beto O'Rourke going to run for governor? Yeah, whichever state it is, yeah, there's definitely going to be some consequences, some legal consequences. Oh, that's... Yeah, Louisiana State Troopers, yeah. One of them died in a single car accident. I will not comment on that. I do feel like okay. King of Wands. He definitely the type of person that is needed there. He is a true leader, a compassionate person. That's a yes. The Hierophant is a maybe. I do feel he's considering it. Seven of Swords. Maybe he's not quite ready at the moment. He's definitely considering it. King of Cups, bringing back emotional stability. It's a very good combination person. Page of Wands. Talking. Do you feel like he's saying enough is enough? This has got to stop. This thievery, this taking from people. Definitely at a crossroads. Six of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, resources. Deals, lovers. He is talking to people about it, talking about whether or not he'll have the resources. Maybe looking at calling in some favours. You know, he'll have some favours to call in, you know, and within the Democratic Party and all that for some backing. He's definitely contemplating it. Yeah, this could represent the loss of the votes. He's contemplating it, but I don't think he's really considering it very, very hard. But this is the two high impact cards here with the Hierophant, processes and institutions, and the Lovers. Reaffirmation of what backing he'd get. Conflict. 7, stand his ground. The Fool. He's got he feels that some people let him down. So they're going to have to, he will stand his ground and he will fight. He's not afraid of a fight. He's not afraid of stirring up some conflict. And I think he's calling out a few people within the Texas Democratic Party as well. So he's going to want a lot more from them than they gave him previously. At this stage, I don't think he's made up his mind yet. I'm reading sort of, but I do feel he's definitely considering a run. And I do feel like he's weighing up Senate, but there's no Senate seats available. So whether he could then go on into the Senate in a couple of years. So, yeah. Marjorie Taylor Greene. What a scary woman she is. Marjorie Taylor Greene. Thank you, Joji. Thank you for joining us. Marjorie Taylor Greene. She attacked a fellow Republican, did she? What is going on with her? Firstly, is she sane? Is she mentally fit to hold the position that she's in? Is she mentally fit? Seven at the maze. That's the seven of swords. We're going yes, no. That's a no card. She's not mentally fit. We've got a picture of a badger here. I don't know if you have badgers in the US. They're in England, definitely. And at that corner, they're dangerous. There's Five of Wands. Again, that's a no card. Conflict. She just lives to stir up conflict. Ten of Pentacles. Money. Family. Family legacy. You know what? There could be a bit of a family history with her. 20, the Harvest. People are starting to wake up and maybe realize that she's actually a very dangerous person. The Ace of Chalices, that is the Ace of Cups. Overflowing emotion. Blocked. I get it like it should be upside down, blocked. She's not emotionally stable at all. Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands reversed is a very fiery, totally off the rails person. You can be scary. I feel of all the queens reversed, the Queen of Wands reversed is the most scary, most frightening, most dangerous one. Six of Pentacles, deals. Five of Pentacles, out in the cold. The Wheel of the Year, the Wheel of Fortune. There are some changes coming up for her. The Wheel of the Year, and it will be this year. Yeah, look, she's not mentally fit to hold that office. And I think that's going to come out even more. I think she is definitely going to do something in which the party say to her, you have to leave. There'll be a by-election. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, she's not very secure. Nine of Wands. Page of Wands. Yeah, there's going to be something coming out to the Nine of Wands battlement. She's going to, this is the start of her having to fight her own party, or her own party having to fight her. Knight of Wands, investigation. The Lord and the Lady, Lovers, the deal. She might have to make a deal. The Sun. You know, if you can't leave, you know, settle down and do what we tell you, we're going to have to get rid of you. If they kick her out of the party, she'll be an independent. stuff is going to come out about her. There's definitely, we've got the Page of Wands, the orator, the person who talks about other people's actions or talks about actions, and it's going to come out. So firstly, she's not fit to hold that office. You want a wrench. You want to throw a spanner in? Okay. Thank you, Uncover the News. As usual, thank you for highlighting some stories and stuff for us. Is she being investigated for tax fraud? Let's have a look. Troll Slayer. Hi, Debbie Fitzsimmons. Hi, Flora. How are you? When will Trump be indicted? I mean, the downfall's going to start during June. It's going to, that's what I read the other day. June's going to be a bit of a downfall month for him. So, oh, Boebert, I did a reading on Boebert. She's Edna May. She's got stuff she's going to have to deal with. Okay. Who is this? Somebody asked me, who was I going to read on? Sorry. I'm just going to have to go back up here a little bit to find the question. Tax fraud, yeah. Are they going to get her for tax fraud? Marjorie Taylor Greene, is she going to be indicted on tax fraud? Two of Swords, Six of Chalices, Six of Cups. Past actions coming back to haunt the city. That's temperance, restraint. I'm using the Green Witch Tarot here. They're coming to, she's being investigated. They are coming to a decision on whether or not they're going to indict her. Eight of Pentacles. They are going through the details now. Five of Wands, causing a ruckus. The High Priestess. Strength. Secrets. There it is. Seven of Athame. Theft. Yeah. They're going to indict her. Two of Wands. Plans, strategies. Five of Pentacles. She'll be out in the cold with that too. She's definitely got trouble coming towards her. Flora is in Perth. She lives down south of the river. I live north of the river. Flora lives south of the river at Boebert Lake. And she lives near Perth's amusement park or theme park called Adventureland. So, which should be closing soon, shouldn't it? Read on Putin. Absolutely, I can read on Putin. Let's have a read on Putin. Just over 2 hours, so I'll probably go till 2.5 hours, another 25 minutes, okay? And I can read on Putin. What is happening with Putin? It's closed already, yeah. Five of Wands, conflict. Conflict is on his mind. I'm going to do this 3 by 3. So conflict is on his mind. 4 of a fame, 4 of Swords. So if conflict has been on his mind in the past, presently he's actually thinking, I wouldn't mind a bit of a rest. The future for him is the Star, new directions, hope. At least that's what's on his mind. He's got certain hopes for the future. At the moment, he's feeling a bit tired. Conflict, of course, is he loves it. It's one of his favourite things from the past. Past environment, Ace of Pentacles, opportunity and money coming in the past, in the environment, and that caused him to be able to have, and the money that was coming in, that caused him to be able to, allowed him and enabled him to do a lot of the things that he's been doing, cheating and you know, doing that. At the moment, 4 of Wands. Now he's got the second wand. He's feeling like he's okay. He's feeling celebratory, like he can rest on his laurels a bit. So that's the 4 of Swords, him resting and not becoming, resting on his laurels a bit, because there's celebration on his mind currently in his environment. Like he feels like he's had a win. But in the future, 2 of Chalices, new deals, new plans in the environment. That could be the China deal. And he really feels that this is going to bring about a new hope for his government. Contributing factors. 3 of Wands. Consequences for actions. Ships coming in. He created conflict. It helped him buck up, get some resources. I think he was working with China in a bit of this conflict creation. And now they're feeling like the ships came in and things are paying off for them in the past. But at the moment, the Empress, the Earth Mother, contributing factors, abundance. He's really feeling like, yeah, things are paying off. His efforts are worth it. Like all his little ducklings are coming. It's like these are all his plans that he's been nurturing and all that, and they're starting to play out in the future. Ace of Chalices, new relationships. Yeah, that is a contributing factor to feeling like the deal with China is going well and new hope in the future. Let's have a little bit of a further look in the future then. Further in the future, what's on his mind? The Witch, the Magician. Now you see it now, don't. Manifestation. How can I get people to see and do what I want them to do? The environment around there is going to be the Green Man, the Fool, a new start, a new journey. He's going to be, this is a little bit further in the future, so he's going to be stepping into a new environment that perhaps he wasn't expecting. That's in the environment row. Contributing factors, 10 of Wands. Oh, he's going to start feeling a burden here. Carrying things uphill, like he's like something's happened to divert things, like the squirrel, you know, squirrel aversion. And he's sort of been left alone to carry the burden. got a little bit further look. The sun. Things coming out. Things settling. You know, he's worried about exposure. The sun. The sun will be on his mind. This is exposure. The environment a bit for victory. But victory for who? An environment of victory. But for who? And contributing factors. The Oak King, the 12, that is the Hanged Man. Change of perspective, a pause. In the near future, it's going to look pretty rosy for him, but then things are going to start going a little bit awry. So that's going to be interesting. We'll see. We'll check in again in a few months and see. We'll do one more. Knight of Pentacles. Oh, legal jeopardy on his mind. Page of Pentacles. In the environment, disruption, young people. Queen of Cups. Emotional stability. Emotions. Being looked at differently. That's really interesting. It'll be interesting to see him. Hi, Robin Arvin. Check in on him in another couple of months and see what all that about. So definitely the thing with the China deal is up there at the moment. He's still going to be trying to distract attention from that. He wasn't happy that it came out. Your dogs went to bed without you. Oh, well. Okay. Go for another 15 minutes. I know that there's been the ceasefire in Gaza. What's his name? Josh Hawley. Let's have a look at Josh Hawley. What's going on with him? Josh Hawley. What's going on with Josh Hawley? The World Tree. Ooh. Beginning of one, end of one journey, start of another. This almost caught me off guard. They've got a big snake around here. Around the World Tree. Serpent. Wrapped up in coils. When's he up for re-election? Does anyone know when Hawley's up for re-election? Been a senator since 2019. Yeah, 2024. In the past, it's been on his mind that maybe he should end what he's doing. he should resign, perhaps, end that journey and start another, which is, I do feel he wants to run for president. Knight of Chalices, an offer at the moment. Now, this is a really interesting card because we've got the Knight of Chalices here, but also we have something that we quite often see in the Ace of Pentacles card, which is a gap in a hedge. Well, it's not really a gap in a hedge, but it's an archway. That can often represent repeating past mistakes. But he's got an offer on his mind. There could be a super PAC or something that's offering to fund him. The Two of Cane. In the near future, he's really going to have to make up his mind about what he wants to do. What's in his environment at the moment? Queen of Chalices. In the past, he's sort of been mothered along, nursed along, the mothering, the looking after, the nursing along. Currently in his environment, he's found himself carrying a burden. In his future environment, he's going to feel embattled. Oh, no, swords. That's Nine of Swords, sorry. He's going to be feeling anxious, an anxious environment for him in the near future. What are contributing factors? In the past, Nine of Chalices, he's gotten everything he wanted. Everything he wanted was just handed to him, really. Bit of a spoiled brat. I mean, he worked hard, but the opportunities were handed to him. He had to make the most of them, definitely, but a lot of them were just handed to him, and then it was up to him. Currently, Knight of Chaos, creating chaos, investigations. He's being investigated by someone. The Two Knights. Reunions with old friends. He's got two nines as well. Legal documents and contracts. So he's got two nines, which is legal documents and contracts. And reunions with old friends. And that's in his present. So he's meeting with past owners, I think. Future contributing factors. Five of Cups, loss. Contributing to the future is not looking that great for him, at least his immediate future. Decisions, tipping points, vital decisions. The Star, then he's going to feel hopeful. Ace of Wands, new energy. And then the Battle Wagon, the Chariot. Yeah, he's going to bounce back from whatever's going to in the near future. But then we've got the Six of Swords, how he's going to negotiate it. So he bounces back and he's feeling really hopeful. And then he's got to negotiate some rough waters in his environment. There was anxiety and then new energy and then Eight of Pentacles. Details, details, details. A lot of hard work. But again, not noticing that the door's open and so focused on what he's doing, not noticing that the door's open and someone can come in and conk him over the back of the head. Not really as aware of what's happening around him as he should be. And then contributing factors, the King of Swords. Prosecution. He might feel like his momentum's picked up, but then kawallop. Prosecution and corruption. Going to be interesting to see what happens to him over the next few months. Wow. Missouri. I mean, he's from Missouri, But I know that. But Missouri people, something in Missouri. Whitby! Stuff happening in his own state. It's not federal, it's in his own state. Wonder what he's done. Okay. I've got time for one more question if somebody has a question. Give him a cuddle.
He's soggy wet.
He's sogging wet. He's been out in the rain and mud, has he? Okay. Okay. Everyone says hello to Whitby. He does look like Grandpa Munster. Shim and Generics put up a comment to say that Cruz looks like Grandpa Munster. Jim Jordan. Okay, I did him a few weeks ago, but we'll have another look at him. A fat Munster. He looks like Grandpa and Eddie, yeah. Grown up Eddie Munster. Queen of Swords. Ooh. He's been dodging some legal stuff in the past, which is, of course, that's all the university stuff. Ace of Swords is coming out. The truth is coming out at the moment, and that's really on his mind. He's trying to stop it. Oh, we're not going to be done with Trump for quite a while yet. Oh, King of Wands in his future. He really feels like he's set. That Trump's gonna. Yeah. His faith in Trump is going to help him out in the future. In his environment, 10 of Pentacles, legacies, Ace of Pentacles, offers, opportunity, possibly even donors in his donor environment. What about that? The environment in the future. Free of Pentacles, group work. What did he get paid to turn? Yeah, something about money is going to come out in his near future. Contributing factors in the past, the Knight of Pentacles, him needing lawyers, of course. Presently, Queen of Wands, investigations. And Pelosi and Congress, the Dems have not finished with him. Here's Two of Swords again. Josh Hawley got that as well. But a really vital decision in his near future. Let's have a look forward a little bit for him. The King of Chalices, King of Cups. Emotional stability, but greedy, smug. This is not a nice King of Cups. Saving it all for himself. Emotional instability. He's looking at some emotional instability. Page of Chalices, Page of Cups. There's going to be some surprising news in his future in the environment. And Three of Wands, contributing factors. Consequences for actions. What, Bubba? Okay. Guys, I think I'm going to wrap it up now. Cameo back, and she's hope you're going to start feeling better soon, Bubba. In a few days, we'll give you a little bit more medicine, okay? And huskies are very, very vocal dogs, very vocal. Yeah. Hi, Carter Massey. Anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap it up now. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. I do have a couple of mystery videos I'm going to be working on and posting hopefully during the week. And yeah. And thank you for everyone who was in the comment, who wasn't in the comment and watching, and thank you to everyone who's stuck and watched this video today. Thank you. Your support is really appreciated. And I hope everyone has a great day, and we will see you soon. Bye-bye. Stay strong, stay loving, stay healthy, and, you know, yeah, stay safe.